Hello and welcome back to RimWorld. I believe it was last time, Aiden, Sharia, and Magar all returned to the colony, which is great. Bradley has become a member of our fine colony and is, doing his thing. We had a small fight with, I believe it was some tribes people, and Squirrel and Sharia are just dealing with that, as well as, they decided to duke it out with one another. I'm still not sure about that one. I don't know why they did that, but you know what? If they want to duke it out with one another and get terrible infections and die a sad and slow death, I'm really going to stop them if at all possible, because I don't want them to die a sad and slow death. We just got 6 people. We can't be just losing people willy-nilly. In the very least, looks like Bradley's getting them all set up with the bandages and such. We have expanded our walk-in fridge, and I think it's working effectively. Yep, it's at -5 degrees. And actually, things are going pretty darn decently. What is the next big thing we need to do for the colony? Because right now we're at a good point. We've got 6 people, we're pretty stable, we're continually doing research. Now we just need to figure out how we want to move forward in the colony. By the way, is Magar still doing research? Yes, she is. So, I feel like almost definitely we want to get smoke leaf production back up so that we can speed up getting money in, as well as maybe possibly not losing all of that smoke weed to a broken fridge. Is that possible? Oh, no. I don't think it is possible. Gabe! Gabe, save the day! Please fix that. Oh, my word. Gabe is the only person who can actually do it. Jeez. We're going to lose that entire storage of smokeweed leaf. That would be disgusting. I mean, I understand. We haven't done anything with it, but we need to keep it around just in case, you know? You never know when we're going to decide to actually create trade goods again. It's probably going to be a while, but still, eventually we will do that. Looks like the barn's actually up and running, which is quite nice. Got a little heater in there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, who's supposed to get that assault rifle? I'm pretty sure it's Squirrel. Yeah, it's Squirrel. So Squirrel's gonna get that assault rifle as soon as, he's done, I don't know, writhing in pain? I'm gonna guess he's writhing in pain right now. It's hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Magar's doing research on carpets. Okay. So the next big thing for the colony is gonna have to be... What is it gonna be? Well, we definitely need a way to potentially make infinite quantities of components, because components are pretty big. And the way to do that is component assemblers. But before we even get component assemblers, probably the logical move is to get electric smelting and potentially even smithing and machining. I don't know if we need machining. Smithing, I think, does make sense, because we're going to need to be able to make as much steel as we can. Outside of that, I mean, there's not a ton that needs to get done in terms of research and such. I guess we'll just start to actually work on some of this smoke leaf joint. Let's unsuspend that guy. Let's do this, people. We're going to make trade goods. We're going to send caravans out all over the place. What is this? Cherie, don't wander around. Cherie, do you realize that you are severely injured? Do not kill the pig. Do not kill the pig. Magar, put down Cherie. Melee attacker, please don't actually shoot her. Don't literally put her. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, the pig appears to have eliminated Cherie for us. That is good. I don't know if that's good. That might be bad. I mean, Cherie got beaten by a pig. That is not a solid thing to have happen. Looks like Bradley's actually fixing the pig. I mean, in theory, we don't actually want the pig to die. I definitely don't want the pig to die. I mean, I want it to stick around and potentially create a million little pig babies, and then have those pig babies turn into fresh meats that we can feast our teeth upon, and it will be delicious, and we will have pig all day long. Bacon wrapped in probably rice cake. I mean, we can live a life of luxury, that's to be said, but we can't live too much excess. I mean, triple wrapped pig is just, that's absurd. It's excessive. Who would do that? I mean, once you've wrapped something in pig twice, all of the others are just gratuitous. So you gotta give it a little, like, rice cake thing, you know? Or maybe cotton. I feel like cotton defeats the purpose of actually eating it afterwards, but, you know, it gets there. Cherie! Rest until healed! And you better heal up, because you guys are taking your sweet time. Is Squirrel saying terrible things to you, Cherie? They do not like each other. Squirrel, can you rest until healed in that bed? So you're farther away from Cherie? Jeez. Why do they hate each other so much? There is a lot of animosity, actually. Where is Squirrel here? Yeah, she hates him. Looks like mostly because Squirrel is ugly. A bit of chit-chat. There's been slighted. There's insults. There's harm. This is not good. For this one, disfigured. Had an angering fight. Oh, my word. Yeah, okay. They absolutely hate each other right now. We really need to get them out of the same room so that maybe, you know, they can function as human beings as opposed to terrible animals that are basically, they're just in their bed, strapped down, just snarling at each other forever, trying to break out of the restraints that, of course, Gabe put on them because they're losing their minds. And hopefully that'll... Squirrel is malnourished. Hey, is anyone gonna treat Squirrel? Somebody better treat Squirrel. Wooden bed. Squirrel appears to be, as it looks... Oh, he's not malnourished anymore. That's good. Oh, I thought there was a serious problem with Squirrel's medical care, but apparently that is not the case. Ooh. It appears that Blotto... Ooh, Blotto not only became hauling, but he actually hauled some potatoes. Oh, Blotto, you great, great Blotto. You are now our hauling dog, and you're gonna haul everything everywhere. I just realized it's super fast time. That's not necessarily the best thing in the world. What's the temperature out here? 23 degrees? Okay. We don't need to worry about that too much. So we should start... Oh, breakdown in a cooler. We should start expanding, into a few new buildings, perchance. So we got some marble blocks here. If we can build a building here, that'd be quite nice. So we'll have this end up as a machining area where we're going to be building components, doing smelting and such things. What mad animal? Squirrel. Squirrel, how many times do you have to get attacked by a rabbit? Jeez. Would you just go kill the rabbit? Melee attack it to death. Punt it across the field, or I swear, Squirrel, you're done for. Okay, it's running. Squirrel, shoot it. Kill it dead. Squirrel is not good at this. Squirrel is very bad at this. Blotto, do you want to assist Squirrel? Because he's clearly incapable of killing even a rabbit. He's not good at that. Okay, please, wait. It's still alive. I forgot. Please melee attack it to death. This is your punishment for having failed so terribly in fighting a rabbit. You now have to beat to death a small, defenseless, furry creature. Which, you know, get over it. Oh, now Squirrel has to go back in the room with Cherie? Oh, this is just terrible. This is just bad stuff. I mean, he has to get this all healed. It's not really going to be all that bad, I don't think. I mean, it's just a couple bites from a squirrel, which, quite frankly, really shouldn't take all that long to deal with. But, yeah, he's going to have to go back in with Cherie, which is A lot more dangerous than the squirrel bites, actually. Man, look at Magar go. Magar is just working through this smoke leaf. Dude, we're gonna have a whole shipment of smoke leaf to sell pretty darn soon. Is anyone doing cooking? I think it's Cherie that's supposed to do the cooking. And Cherie's been down and out for quite a while, actually. That is concerning. I see. So we're gonna have to wait for additional meals until Cherie actually manages to get over her apparently right eye being scratched by a timber wolf. Actually, that is a pretty significant injury. Scratched by a timber wolf? Wait, how did that happen? Was that when did she try to attack Scout at some point? Because that sounds like the most logical time when Cherie would get injured by a Timberwolf, because I don't remember any fights against Timberwolves. Scout, I appreciate your tenacity in attempting to survive, but if you could not kill our people and tear their eyes out, that'd be great. Or, on the other hand, you know, if you do tear someone's eyes out, can you please kill them afterwards? Because there is no need in this colony for people without eyes. I don't think we have a fix for that right now. I mean, we could deal with bionic eyes, but when you think about it, I'm going to level with you. This is literally just a wooden bed in a room, and that's our hospital. So I kind of feel like nobody would want a bionic eye installed in that room. It'd probably end up pretty poorly for the person. So what are we doing in terms of smoke leaf? 60 already. I think once we get like 200, 250, we'll send out a small caravan to go sell it off, unless, of course, someone shows up. Oh, speaking of someone showing up, hello, people of Western Herda Non-Technologists Covenant. I'm going to tell you, you could work on the name, but I appreciate you showing up regardless. It's very nice. Okay, who's going to go talk? Gabe is going to go have a chat with them. We are fairly certain that they're not dangerous, so we can, in fact, send our actual leader out to have a little chat up with them. Oh, what do we got? Okay, we can sell off all that smoke leaf. And potentially sell off all of the archaic weaponry as well, because that is one of the things that we don't want to stick around. And do they have anything good? I mean, not really. They have some medicine, but that's probably not worth it right now. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, wait, incendiary launcher, have that. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Cool, we just got a bit of silver. Trader has insufficient silver. Oh, no. No. Oh, we're only going to have to sell smoke leaf. How much can we sell this guy off? Maybe like a good 30? No, that's actually pretty close. That's close enough. There we go. Perfect. We are now officially smoke leaf traders in the area. This is great. Okay, so this house is getting done. We do need to get, if at all possible, Cherie, can you actually pick up an assault rifle again? And Squirrel, you need to get an assault rifle as well, because it's kind of important that we have the best weaponry on hand. I mean, it's kind of dangerous since it seems like most of the people here are not terribly happy, and when people around here are not terribly happy, they try to kill each other. And if we give them the best weaponry possible to kill each other, I'm pretty sure they're going to succeed, which is really, really not something that we want to have them do, because I don't know about you, but I would like to see the colony continue to exist and not fall apart because a few people decided that, oh no, you insulted me, now it's time to gun you down with an assault rifle. Yeah, no, I don't think that's terribly conducive to an effective culture. And with Gabe at the head, he's going to have none of that, because that is just completely outside of Gabe's concept of what is acceptable within society. You know, just looking at this situation, we should really set up some vents in here just to allow temperature to move around in this structure so that we can set up potentially even a cooler in this area and just keep it a nice temperature. This is, after all, a main production base for our colony, and the faster we can produce things, which bad temperatures do cause a reduction in production speed, the better off we should be, in theory. At least, we'll have a really high GDP. Whether or not that means that anyone will be living well, it's hard to tell, especially since the majority of them are disgusting peasants. I mean, look at Cherie. Cherie is literally living in a prison cell right now. I mean, it's not even metaphorical. Usually people will be like, oh, it's the yoke upon the servant's back or something. But in this case, we just literally stick our peasants in prison cells. That's bad. We need to get her a room, actually. A legitimate room. So I think we'll build that off of... We do have a bit of marble, so I guess we'll do it in marble. And we'll build it just off of here. And it should be perfect like that. We'll give it a slate door. And this is going to be Cherie's new room. Because, quite frankly, she cannot live in a prison cell because I don't allow her to. I know the prison cells are nice and made of steel. And I guess that makes them decent. But you're not allowed to actually do that because even a steel room is too good for you. You need the standard government-provided communist housing unit, if at all possible. I mean, we're not actually communist. We're an autocracy, and we just don't care about economics at all. Hungry beavers. Yeah, right. You're done. You're done. Wreck them. Shoot them to pieces, people. Make them suffer. Anyway, at this point, with all of this being done, that will bring us to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time, we'll probably put more emphasis on research, and we will continue to build up the colony, trying to get some machining components in here, and eventually probably building a ship and flying away. But until next time, thanks for watching, and of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your day.